Hello everybody, today we're going to be going over how to download OBS, or also known as Open Broadcast Software. OBS is a popular recorder used by many YouTubers, streamers, and many more, including some like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and even some less famous ones such as YBR, Komodo Gaming, Spycakes, and much more. I'm assuming they at least use those. It doesn't matter who uses it, OBS is one of the best screen recorders for free. Starting off with OBS doesn't have, well, how do I put this? Big watermarks. Bandicam. Yes, zero watermarks. It's actually a major thing we need for us, well, less budgeted YouTubers, such as myself. My OPC build is $500, my graphics card is on the verge of dying. I could definitely say I'm a broke gamer. Let's begin. Starting off with the first thing, you're going to go to https://obsproject.com. Now you're going to go ahead and start installing it. So it doesn't matter which one you're on. Of course, this is going to matter for the last part of the editing software, but download Windows, you'll be fine. If you're on Mac, download Mac. If you're on Linux, download Linux. That's kind of simple, right? Once it's done, select Open File. Select Yes. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. Welcome to OBS Studio 27.13 setup. This setup will guide you through installing OBS Studio. It's recommended that you close all other applications before starting, including OBS. Also make it possible to update relevant files without having to reboot your computer. So, unrelevant tabs are going to be, well, Microsoft Edge. That's all we need to close. Let's begin. There's some licensing information. Now, you can customize your install, but I suggest keeping it where it is, which is your C drive program files in /OBS. But of course, you can do it different, especially if you want a different hard drive. You want to select next. Now, why we do this, we're going to talk about the reasons why you probably want OBS. 1, it is free and there's no watermarks. 2, there's literally nothing you have to buy. When I say this, I mean you don't need to pay a dime to use it, not even a penny, not even 1 cent. The only thing you need to pay is your fun hours recording, getting views, and just having fun on YouTube in general. But that's not too much money. We're already doing it anyways right now making this video. If you don't know what I'm saying, it's just going to use your time, to make videos and all that. It's a rewarding thing at the end of the day to make people smile. That's why I'm going to make this tutorial anyways as well. So once it's done, we're going to select finish. Not only this, unlike Bandicam, it has large watermarks, and it's just not fun, and plus I have 10 minutes to record this section of the video. So, usage information. So, this is where you're going. If you're optimized for streaming mainly and recording secondary, select that. If you will only be using a virtual camera, such as, I'm assuming what could be the face cam, use that. Or, for me personally, optimize just for recording, I will not be streaming. I will use other apps such as Streamlabs or Twitch Studios to go ahead and stream because I feel like they're better software for streaming, but OBS is the best for recording. Select next. Now, this matters what computer you're on, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it 60 frames per second for right now for the video, the consistency. Now, later, usually when I'm playing my games such as 5M, I turn it at 720p 30 frames per second. This is because even though I could record at 1080p, technically my frames will drop suddenly. If I expect my computer to run at 60 frames per second, it's not going to run good. We're going to select next. Go ahead and apply these settings. Now let's start about customizing your settings and getting ready to use OBS. So go to settings, output, and let's go and change some stuff. Starting off with the recording format. If you're going to follow the tutorial in the editor too, you want it to be an MP4, not MKV. I can show you later how you can possibly transfer those files later at the end of this tutorial in case you don't want to do that. Now, recording path is also important. Usually it will just bring up something here, but what I like to do is go to OBS videos not edited. This is my current videos I'm making, so you can do that. You can also change recording, so recording format. So I'm gonna keep it as high quality, medium sized file for right now. So I have great storage. It doesn't take me long to upload videos, and I'm not using all my storage on videos. With that, you can hit OK. Now let's start by making a scene. So scenes are here. You can change these out, but we can just go to sources for this one. So let's go. Let's go start by making a scene. Scene 2. We're going to go back to our first scene, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this plus sign, and we're going to go to window capture. This captures everything in a window. So let me go and show you an example. We're going to open up Microsoft Edge currently. New tab. And as you see, it covers everything. And as I move OBS around, you can kind of see that, right? Pretty cool, right? Now in scene 2, we are going to select display capture. So, change what monitor you're using. I only have one monitor. Hit OK. And boom. This will capture everything on the display, including all our tabs, like Bandicam, OBS, and Microsoft Edge. Okay, so now that we got that down, let's go ahead and continue on to the next step, which is recording from OBS. Now, most of your settings are automatically put through, but always double check mic and audio settings because they may not always be working. Now, I suggest setting your desktop audio a little bit lower than your mic audio so you're not battling the volume. It's going to take some trial and error, but I like to leave it at this around this 30 to 25 mark, so we're going to put it at the 30 mark here. So my game is not too quiet, but you guys can still hear me enough. Now, thankfully, we can get off that Bandicam, so we can close this now. So now we are going to start with editing our videos now that we have OBS set up. Now, I'm going to show you one last tip about OBS, which is about having two scenes in one. Unless you don't want two separate scenes, you can always just have these, and you can move them around. That white line determines where you can place it, as you can see. So let's bring the display capture down here. As you can see, it works the same way too. So there you go. Now we're going to delete window capture too. And we are going to use display capture. As you can see, we can of course, change it, but it's just going to be complete darkness. Change this with a nice little swift maneuvers. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go on to our next step, which is editing our videos. So you're going to go ahead and go to Photos. Of course, our computer doesn't want to do it, but you just go ahead and go down to Photos. Down here. I suggest maybe taking a copy for the desktop. You never know when you're going to need one. And here we go. So starting off, you want to go to Video Editor. And you want to select New Video Project. Now you want to name it. Now this can help you with determining video titles later. So let's go ahead and start. How to start out with making videos for free. Windows. Let's just, yeah. Windows. So with that, let's go fix some river changes there. Okay. So let's start by adding videos there. Now, of course, you can hit add from this PC, or what is my favorite is just going to the file and dragging and dropping the files. Videos, OBS videos, and as you can see, this will be our current video we were working on. This is my example video. Hello, this is a sample video that I will. So let's go and start dragging through here. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's continue by start editing. So you want to drag the video down here in the storyboard. If you have another part of a video, work on one at a time. Don't put all of them down, just work on one at a time. So we're going to go to trim, and we're going to see if we can trim this intro. Hello, this is a sample video that. Hello, this is a sample video. This is a sample. Hello, this is a sample video that I will be using for the. So now that we trimmed it, we're going to go to split. The following editing. So let's go ahead and begin. The following will show me be deleting OBS so I can redo this video because I already failed once. Plus I figured I'm probably going to need another video to help me out here, so I use an example. Let's go. So you want to cut up some of these long silence periods sometimes without context. Go. You can go back and trim it down. So it's just trim, split, trim, split, trim, split. So we're going to go back here and trim. Here we go. Here's some more interesting parts. Of course, probably this whole video isn't interesting. And we're going to go back to split. More unneeded long silence. Split. So here's me failing trying to get it. So we can obviously cut this out. another one I want. Oh, I forgot. But you don't have to do that. Okay, that's an example video. Okay, that's you don't have to do that. So we've successfully cut off how much? 59? Oh, about 58, about 59 seconds worth of video. Now, of course, this stuff can add up, especially in a 1 hour video. You can probably cut several minutes off, and it's all pleasing to the eye the less long the video is. Trust me, people rather watch two 30-minute videos than one 1 hour video. So it is important to cut off some details. And remembering, don't cut off too much backstory on it because it can get bad. Now, a helpful tip I will teach you guys is you guys need to go ahead and be talking in certain time periods. Now, of course, this whole video I'm not going to really edit it besides shove it all together and call it a day. But what I mean by having to, how do I put this in the easiest way? What's it called? Crap. Excuse me. Okay, I just had a brain fart, but you need to talk in certain time periods. You just can't go like, hi, I'm SimGuy911. You need to talk in all one big part, and let's say like 5 seconds after that you have something to say, wait till you got a lot more to say so it's less editing on your part. Because trust me, cutting your video left and right can get very annoying and very tiring. Now, how I usually put it is how long my video is about as long as I'm going to be editing it. Or maybe a little bit less, or maybe a little bit more. It matters really how long it is. If it's like a 50-second long video, I'm going to spend a little bit more than a minute on it. If it's like a 2-hour video, I'm probably going to spend a little bit less than 2 hours. But you know what I'm trying to get here, right? Thank you guys for watching, but before we go, I got one last tip to share with you. So that don't worry about it, don't worry about that, that also saves. But if I'm correct, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. So let's go talk about file transfer. Let's say you want to keep it in KV, but you want to transfer the video. So I got the perfect thing for this. So go to File, Remix Recording, ... and select the video you're trying to use. Hold real quick. Okay, don't worry about it. I got it. ... Wherever the video is. So desktop. There you go. And we're just gonna go ahead and have it replaced. Change the name up a little bit. Let's put in 854 at the bottom. Remux. So this is simple. All you have to do is just wait, and this will transfer it from the following files, from like an MKV to an MP4. So you can use this in your recordings. We're gonna wait for a bit for it to be done. But yeah, again, I want to show all you guys these tips because these are 3 great tips that I could find all these in 3 separate videos, but I want to shove it in all one big video so you guys can go ahead and be able to watch everything and understand everything. If you do have questions, don't be afraid to comment down below. I'm happy to answer them. Don't expect me to answer them 24/7. And I'm sorry if I sound sick in this video. I have bronchitis or something. I forgot what it was called. But I'm not doing well. I'm a little bit sick. And yeah. So, recording remarks. As you can see, if we go to properties, this is a .mp4, as this is going to be a .mkv. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys later. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Have a great day.